Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I went big. I bought a Go Big AccuQuilt cutter. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about it because I'm working on a couple little things called a bowl cozy. Now the first thing I had to do was make my material be the size that would fit the die, and the dies come with the cutter. There are some that you have to buy if you want to use. In this case, I bought the bowl cozy one. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually cutting out my fabric so that it will fit on top of the die. What's coming up next is me placing the die as well as my wrap and zap, because that's what I'm using for my bowl cozy, on the die so that it can cut it out precisely. Now let me tell you, I absolutely adore this AccuQuilt cutter. And if you see behind me, the AccuQuilt show is playing in the background. So yes, I am learning my new tool that's going to help me with a lot of my quilting needs. So here's what I'm doing. I'm cutting it with my rotary cutter, and then I'm going to place it on the die. Yeah, I'm showing off my rotary cutter. Okay, keep going, girl. All right. Okay, so now let's open it up. So basically, you stand it up and you just flip it right out. You turn the power on. You grab the die that you want to use. Now, what you have to do with this die is you have to set it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take first and put my cotton material on the bottom and my batting on the top. Now, normally you can use 6 layers of cotton fabric and cut them all at one time. But because my batting is so thick, I'm only going to use these 2 pieces, because what I've learned through watching others that have the AccuQuilt is that you should really just use those 2 pieces and then cut those before trying to cut 6 layers, because what you want is to make sure that it cuts out precisely. And because again, that batting is very, very thick, we want to make sure that it cuts out properly. So now I put on top of it, it's like a guide, if you will. So the way this cuts, it's pressure. So the acrylic piece that's on top of there adds pressure. Now it also makes a lot of friction. So what you have to do too, or friction, which causes static. So there's a lot of static after it goes through the cutting part. So what you see now is that it is going through the machine. So as it goes through the machine, there are some blades that are coming up from the bottom that are going through the material. Now, what I need to do here is not pick it up the way I was doing, because as you see, it stuck to it. That's all of the friction and static I was talking about. So there is a lot of static, but as you see, it cut it cleanly. I mean, literally, it cut really, really well. So I'm telling you, I've made so many of these little cuts. It's super easy. Yep, you can just throw away the trash. So now, this is one of my best cutters, and believe me, I have all the cutters. Cricut, I don't have a Cameo, but I did have like one of their other little cutters from Cameo. So the bowl cozy die is awesome. I absolutely love it. So I went through, made quite a few more, and man, let me just tell you, I love this device. So here you have it, guys. My finished product cuts out great. Now I have stacks of them. Now to go sew them up. Here's what we have with my new Go Big AccuQuilt cutter. I absolutely love it. Thank you for watching. Bye.